Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, so listen, I got something I want to say. And I know that this is going to be met with some people that are just going to roll their eyes and, continue to act like little fucking babies. But I'm going to tell you right now, America spoke. Okay? And they spoke very loud. They are tired of the corruption in Washington. They're tired of the negativity that comes from the politicians. They voted a lot, and they voted for Donald Trump. Is Donald Trump necessarily going to be the answer to this country? I don't know. You don't know. I don't think anybody knows. But I'm going to tell you right now, for everything that was said negatively about Donald Trump, if you watched his acceptance speech last night, I think that is the Donald Trump that we're going to see as president. Yeah, he says a lot of things that are really stupid. And you know what? 11 years ago, he made some off-colored comments that, weren't the, best thing for him to do. Okay? But if you look through the history of our presidents, you could dig up stuff that every single one of them has said that they could wish they could go back and do over and maybe, take it away. I'm going to say this, and I know that this is offensive to some people, and, at this point, I really don't give a shit. We need to do away with this political correctness. I'm not going to use names, but there's been a bunch of people, one of them somebody I've known for a very long time, that are making comments about, well, how do I explain this to my children? My children had to watch videos of Donald Trump doing these things and saying these things. You know what? Look at the other side as well, because it was Hillary Clinton that paid for those ads that were being played during primetime kids' TV. So she's just as bad. And this is going to be the last time that I talk about Hillary Clinton. Because America spoke. She's irrelevant. She's not worth wasting our time or energy or breath on anymore. Hillary Clinton, if she had been the president of this country, would have ruined us. She is not liked by other nations. She is not liked by the military. She's not liked by the majority of the people that realize that sending classified emails through a private server or through a non-trusted server is unacceptable. Men like Petraeus, Snow, and some of the recent issues with soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines are suffering and paying huge consequences for doing the very same thing that Hillary Clinton has been let off the hook for. She was the Secretary of State. She is disgusting. She is unprofessional. She has siphoned all this money into her own freaking Clinton Foundation charities, but that was okay with you all. You were more concerned with what Donald Trump said than what Hillary Clinton did. And that, America, is sickening. For all of you people that are upset that you have to now live the next 4 years, get over it. Because this is what you need to do as an American. It is your job. It is your duty. It is your God-given right as a member of a free country to now support the President of the United States of America, just like most of us did for the last 8 years, despite the disgusting shit that we went through. A president that raised race and, caused many problems and divided this nation. And if you want to get really technical about things, it was the Bernie Sanders supporters and the Hillary Clinton supporters that were out beating up Trump people. Beating them up, harassing them, stealing their headgear, stealing their signs, flipping them off, throwing eggs at women because they were wearing Trump stuff. Think about that, all right? You show me a video where a Trump supporter was beating up a Hillary or Bernie supporter. You're not going to find one. Why? Because it didn't happen. Think. Use your head. Your melon is there to protect your brain. Okay? Use it. Stop thinking that because somebody said they're going to grab somebody by the pussy 11 fucking years ago, is more important to you in making decisions than somebody that left our country vulnerable by using a private server that was transferring classified information? Think. I swear to God. You know, anybody that knows me and talks to me daily knows that I had the same reservations going into this election. I did not think any of our candidates were worthy. But you know what? It doesn't matter now. The 45th president of this country is President Donald Trump. Let it sink in. Get over it. How do you tell your children? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. If you're worrying about how you tell your children that Donald Trump was elected, maybe you should have been a better parent and explained to them that this was a possibility, rather than giving them all the negatives about Trump and none of them about Hillary. Delete me, kick me to the curb, talk shit about me, I don't care. I served 22 years for this nation, this free nation that elects a president. We elected one. You either like it or don't. Okay? For all you celebrities that threw out the, if Donald Trump is elected, I'm moving to Canada. You know what? Canada don't want your ass either. So why don't you move to Iraq or Afghanistan and see what our soldiers have been dealing with for the last 14, 15 years? All right? Enough of the bullshit. Enough of the hate. It's time now to come together. All right? Focus on the future. Let's make America great again. It's over. The election has happened. The election is complete. We elected a new president. You don't have to like it, but you have to support it. Here's the bottom line up front. We need to end the hate. We need to get through this divide. We need to come together as Americans. We need solidarity. We need to stand on the grounds that our forefathers walked and bled on and make this country great again. If you can't stand behind that message, well, then the problem is bigger than anything I could say in this video. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's stand shoulder to shoulder. Let's make this country great. Let's support our politicians to the point where we give them the opportunity to see what they can do. And if they don't do what we're expecting of them, then we get rid of them. I am proud of the American people for standing up and voting yesterday. The numbers were incredible. The amount of people that turned out at polling places. You should be proud of yourself because America spoke. All right, you need to do it again in 2 years. But right now, all that's important is that we're about to inaugurate a new president in a couple months, and we need to come together as an American people to make this country great again. That's all I got. When you're out and about, make sure that you're spreading love. Let's not dwell on the past. Let's move on. And let's do the right thing, people. I love y'all.